So those medical masks for tomorrow for the mini belt presentation that we're doing. We're actually out at the dojo printing out certificates and stuff like that, and then realized we needed some new masks for tomorrow. So how is everyone doing? I can see you guys have been chatting away while you're waiting for us. So I see Debbie's here, Annie, Bandeep, hello. Who else? I think we missed some people. It's mostly Bandeep and Annie and Debbie. I've never made anything like this before. I'm curious, what did you make? Oh, funnel cakes. Yeah, I still want to try those too. Yeah, so we've been working away all day and just sort of lost track of time. Mr. Dunn and Miss Mac are here. Awesome. So we're a little behind on the timeline, but we're doing well. Thank you.
Yes, we were at the getting masks for our dojo presentation, or no, our belt presentation tomorrow, our curbside belt presentation.
Yeah, we're gonna do I want to call it a drive-by because that's just bad. It's gonna be a drive, like a park and
a park and pickup.
Park and pickup.
It's got a lovely rhyme to it, and we've got our reusable, washable.
Yeah, those are mine.
Masks. I'm just showing. Masks.
I gotta sanitize them.
See, it's in a package. So we went into the farm. This was part why we were late. Go into the pharmacy, ask, do you have any masks for sale? No, sorry, we don't. So we did place an order on Amazon weeks ago, waiting for the masks that we did order to arrive. Not yet. And then we're waiting in the checkout to buy a lottery ticket. And they had masks. Yeah, go figure.
At the checkout.
So drive-by belting.
Drive-by belting.
Love it. Love it.
We are gonna, yeah, so we're sort of still working on the procedure, but and we might be able to broadcast it.
Euromax.
To the group.
What's Euromax?
It's probably some kind of pharmacy.
Where are they, Greg? It sounds familiar to me.
Yeah, so the procedure for tomorrow's belt presentation is going to start at 11 a.m. and we're going to be doing 10-minute intervals. And so we have 6 belts to give out that day, assuming everyone wishes to come and get it. And just going to have everyone come and park in the spots across the aisle from the dojo, and then we'll set up a table and well, a table really in front of the dojo on the sidewalk, so we'll be able to be on the door side, and then they'll come up on the other side, approach the table, get their bell, you know, they can turn and face mom and dad and get a photo, and then back away and go back to their car, and we'll put the next person's belt on the table after wiping it down, so everything is safe and clean, and that should be it. So with 6 people at 10-minute intervals, it's an hour-long procedure to do 6 belts.
We actually have 7. So Oliver Dunn is on our list. I completely forgot to check to see if I have a belt in the back. So I'm going to reach out to you guys and let you know, give you a time frame to show up, but I'll connect with you when I arrive tomorrow to see if you should still come or not. Okay. Yeah. My apologies. It was, and I'm scattered.
Yeah. If not, because this wasn't the planned belt presentation for the people that graded in March anyway. This was just, these were the people that had belt presentations prior that didn't show up. So we're going through those people because we have them right now, and I'm placing a belt order this weekend to pick up during the week sometime, and then there'll be another belt presentation for those people
on Saturday, probably
next Saturday. Yeah, Saturday next week.
Yeah. Provided we
Um,
can get the bill.
Provided we can get the belts. And yeah.
Awesome, Greg. Yeah. But I had meant to check and slipped my mind. Too much going on in here.
Yeah.
Crazy, but I feel good about it. It feels like things are getting back to normal in some way. So there's a positive feeling to that, especially when we start doing grading. So we've got a grading that is tentatively scheduled for May 30th.
Yeah.
Tentatively, because we still have to reach out to people.
Yeah.
So much to do.
And make sure that they actually want to grade and figure out how we're gonna do, grading payments and things like that. So and we might have to end up finding out who wants to grade and then like invoicing them through something so that they can pay online, and then we'll see.
Yeah.
It's all new.
Yeah.
I was always looking, I was planning, there was a plan to take our billing, make it online available through our normal service provider, and then this happened and I never actually got a chance to do it, and now it is what it is. Now we got to do the workaround.
Yeah. So we'll figure that out.
Yeah. Because it would have been nice to be able to take the payments through Perfect Mind, and rather than having to use a separate website and all that stuff. But it is.
Are they open? Is it something? Well, depends on how much that costs, I guess, too, right?
Well, it was a matter because we have a credit card provider with the terminal.
Yeah.
So it's a matter of replacing that with a new system.
I suppose there's the option of PayPal and email money transfer.
Yeah, we could do. Yeah, we could ask for email money transfer, send out an invoice through PayPal, stuff like that. Combination of both. So we will make it happen.
Yeah.
For people that want to grade.
We're just working on it.
It'll happen.
And the exciting news is we have our. You won't be able to see it, but I'm gonna try. This is our. Oh.
That's the new live.
The new schedule. Live virtual schedule. So our instructors are in place.
So those are live onlys.
Yeah.
Like those are just the live classes, and then I'm still working on how to see if we can keep some of the replays or all of the replays, because I still want them to be available for people for however long we can do that.
Right. So as it stands, this schedule of 2 live classes a week will not start till June 1st, the week of June 1st.
Yeah.
So there will no longer be the broadcast at that point. It'll just be Zoom classes.
Yeah. So however we get that Zoom link to you, it won't be through the webinar software anymore, just because we can't do two broadcasts at the same time using that software.
But we can do 2 Zooms.
But we can do 2 Zooms at the same time, because if there's 2 different instructors and they've got their own device, and we have 2 accounts for Zoom that we can use. So all our instructors will be giving you instructions on which Zoom account you need to use for which class.
Right.
We'll try and keep everyone to using hopefully the same account.
Yeah.
But
instructions will be going on.
You might need to switch between the 2 depending on who's using the other account at the time.
Yeah. We'll try and keep it simple if we can.
And then Zoom does have the option to record those classes as well. But they only give you 1 gig of storage per user account on the Pro account. So I don't have to figure out how many videos we can store, if we can actually get the whole week worth of classes or not. So if it is possible, then or if there's enough storage to do that, then we'll be able to do the replays, at least for some of them.
You can still then get 3 classes or more if you wanted.
Yeah, and watch it as many times as you like.
Yeah.
So.
But having at least a minimum of 2 live classes mimics our minimum requirement anyway when we were at the dojo. So going forward, it's a nice option, keeping things the same.
Yeah, we could make an item in the online store. The problem is it doesn't um, link in any way to our student database where we track who's received their belts and paid for gradings and stuff like that. So it makes it a lot more manual and a lot more room for error. So that's why I was hoping the plan was to have something that was integrated, but we didn't get that. So
Yeah.
and then
I think he's talking about videos, maybe.
no,
Or is
he's
this
talking. I
separate?
think he's talking about
Grading.
the gradings,
Mm.
but
Oh, here, make them available for 48 hours.
again, it's just Zoom is different than the webinar software. The webinar software is able to say, okay, make the replay available for 8 days. Zoom is just a recording.
Mm.
It doesn't even automatically allow for the replay. So once that recording's there, I have to manually go in, get the video, and put it somewhere that you guys can see it, right? There's nothing automated about it. It's not designed for webinar. And for us to get a webinar account on top of the pro plan for each account, it would be another $50 US a month per account for the webinar. So it gets quite expensive to run a webinar through Zoom, especially if you're trying to do 2. And then I still don't know enough about Zoom to know even if you can limit it, because you don't want to make those replays available forever either.
Yeah. So that's why we're picking a June 1st start, because
Yeah.
we've got lots of things. Microsoft Teams.
Yeah.
What's that?
Microsoft Teams is like an alternative to Zoom.
Oh.
Google has one as well that they just made free. It's just that I mean, you could check it. I'll check out the Google one, but the
Microsoft.
it's no Microsoft is too much.
Too much money.
Yeah, they're expensive. I
Yay.
think they cost even more than the Zoom. So the thing is the video processing for Zoom, the quality and reliability is I found is much higher than some of the alternatives at the same price point. I haven't tried the Google webinar version. And again, the point of doing the classes on the Zoom was that we can see the students. And what I liked about Zoom was you can have the gallery view and see all the students, but only record the active speaker. So if we mute all of the kids so that that active speaker frame stays on the teacher, it'll only record their video. And again, for privacy reasons, right? We don't want pictures of the kids up on like YouTube or anything like that. You're saying Microsoft Teams is free? Okay, I'll check it out. If I don't have to pay $27 a month per Zoom account per month, then it's worth my time to look. Because I thought Microsoft Teams was
maybe they made
paid
it.
service. So
Maybe they've made it free.
Maybe they've made it free for
now.
Yeah, and that's the other thing. Like I'm looking for something that, you know, once all the COVID stuff ends, that it doesn't all of a sudden become non-free or exorbitantly more.
Okay.
So, because I know the Google one, they used to charge for it. It was part of their business package, like Google Suites, but like the pro version, and similar to Microsoft Office, the business edition. You could, and Microsoft Teams was a part of that. And I know they both, well, I knew that Google made it free, but then once COVID's over, they're going to put their price back up on it, right? So I don't want to have to switch how I've learned to do everything once the isolation and all that's done, or, you know, go from free to, you know, $800 a month for a Microsoft product. which isn't unusual for their pricing. Whereas Zoom they haven't changed their pricing at all, right?
Yeah, and chances are, I think as we go forward, for you guys to expect that even if we open, when and if we can, it'll be a limited functioning. So we'll be doing a combination of in-class, and we've mentioned virtual. So we're planning everything so that we can quickly adapt. So if it means we're going to dual teach virtual and in class in rotations, we will be doing that, as well as if they, for some reason, COVID cases go up and they claw back again and put everybody in quarantine, we will just continue to function on virtual like we are, in a way that allows everybody to continue to grade, continue to progress, because we think that this is going to be a new normal, that we are not going to go back to the size of classes that we once had, at least not until there is a vaccine. And that's at least by the time it gets to the general population, that's going to be a while.
Yeah.
Like
And
probably
even,
2 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So video classes, we believe, are going to be a part of our regular business operation for quite some time. Even once they allow us to open back up again with limited class sizes due to social distancing, right? If we can only fit 10 kids in a class because they have to be 6 feet apart from each other.
Or 10 students, because we have adults.
10 students, yeah. Then we have to figure out, how do we rotate through 200 students in a week so that everybody gets a chance to be in class. And that means they might only get to do one 45-minute class in the week with us personally, and then do the remainder of their classes for virtually online, until we can increase those numbers all the way back up. And it's going to be gradual. So, we're going through all the effort of learning how to do classes online. And then even once it's back to business as usual, we want to make sure that we can take that new knowledge and still provide it as a product, since we came up with new itineraries, new grading concepts, all this stuff on how to run a school online. Let's not waste that, right?
And what we're noticing is that the quality of your performance virtually is very good. So there is no loss in technique or how you guys are performing from what we can see when you guys are up on the screen and training. So there's no reason why we can't continue forward this way very optimistically, and everybody continuing to progress very well. The other thing to keep an eye out for soon, we're going to be bringing in partner classes. So unfortunately, until our adults who live alone can meet up with at least one other person, you'll not be able to participate in partner classes, but parents can participate with children. So we're going to try and implement that and ease our parent population into at least being a partner for their child for self-defense.
Or if you have a brother or sister that doesn't, like as an adult, maybe they don't even train, but they're willing to join you for a partner class to help you,
just to grab you,
do some self-defenses and things like that.
Yeah, couples can obviously work together that work in the same house.
Parent, you have child.
Yeah.
I'm sure Annie's son wouldn't mind grabbing her in a self-defense.
Yeah, Bandeep, that's right. At least if there's 2 live ones, that was our thinking as well. That meets our minimum requirement anyway at the dojo. So it was always a minimum of 2 classes attended to progress properly and with good technique, excellent technique even. That's our old way of doing things. And then in Milton, we opened it up to be unlimited. So still in Milton, we were the only dojo in AMA that live in the dojo had unlimited classes as a perk. So I think it's got the promise. Yeah, it's definitely going to be successful.
Yeah, we always try to under promise and over deliver, and that's what we've always done in Milton.
Under promise, over deliver.
So you give them
Okay.
something but then you promise something, but then you
Over
exceed,
deliver on it. Got
you over
it.
deliver. You give more, right? More value for the dollar.
You want to kick Nathan's butt, Annie? Sorry. Gently.
You signed the waiver. It's okay.
Just wait till he's a teen, Annie.
Yeah.
You'll be wiser, but he'll be faster.
Yeah, once he's a teen, then you use the refrigerator as your leverage point. Say, you gotta be nice to me, or I'm gonna put a lock on the fridge.
I will not allow you to eat.
Yeah, so go get a job, buy your own food. But or you put the fear of God on him right now, and then when he gets older, be like, I'm not going near my mom. She'll kill me. So how have you guys been? That was sort of our news for today.
Yeah.
Even though it was a little delayed, but we got here as soon as we could, and the plan, as soon as we had it, we haven't even, I don't think we've even messaged the actual instructors with their time slots.
I did already.
Oh, you did?
Yep.
Okay.
Have
Have they agreed to it yet?
Yes, it's all done.
Okay.
That's why this was born.
Okay.
I'm on it.
Good. So so every age group in Belt now has a minimum of 2 classes per week live.
The brown and black belts already had 2.
The brown and black belts did, and so did
adults. No.
So did the kids beginner class already had 2.
Yeah.
We just had to move we moved the Thursday because we had Wednesday and Thursday for those guys back to back, and then nothing for the rest of the week.
So we want to space it out.
The Wednesday one is still the same time, 5 o'clock, and then we moved the Thursday one to Friday, so there's a day in between, a rest day, right? Like we were talking about 2 nights ago, rest period between workout. So Mr. Dunn was kind enough to move his class. Oh, is that this Saturday?
Sunday.
Sunday. She got guitar lessons.
Okay.
Early.
I got a year's worth of guitars.
Year's worth of
guitar, ukulele, singing, and piano. So I think I talked about this before. So we aren't really doing anything for Mother's Day other than working, but that's okay. Yeah, on Saturday. Yeah, so I'm currently doing a ketone fast, so I don't want to be eating anything for Mother's Day that's like Mother's Day special.
I'll save it for after.
So we're just gonna hang out and do what we do. Why do you ask, Miss Bauer? What could you possibly plan virtually? What are our plans for Mother's Day? Are you just asking? I thought you were planning something for me, but I don't think you can.
No social gatherings.
Yeah. So this app that I'm using is called Musician, and
I call it Usican.
It's Musician. It makes sense, right? Musician, but it's spelled Usican
when you just sound it out.
When you're waking up first thing in the morning and your brain's not working. It's really good. It's actually really, really good. Yeah. So I've gotten some great enjoyment strumming the guitar and the ukulele, as well as the singing, the vocal.
Yeah, they have singing lessons on it.
I've been doing that one as well. Vocal runs in my family. My daughter, vocal skills, I should say. My daughter worked at Stage West as a kid for a long time doing their musicals, and she studied vocal music program at Cawthor Park Secondary School. She's a doctor now, but I'm really exploring that artistic side that I kind of shelved, and I'm really enjoying it. So I am very appreciative of the Mother's Day gift. $16.99 a month for the premium package plus tax. So I've been doing it a lot.
Canadian.
Yeah, Canadian. Yeah. But I've been on it a lot. 15 minutes minimum a day, but I'm spending a couple hours spread out through the day, depending. And I really like it.
And you get.
So I highly recommend it for anybody that's starting out.
I'm on the free one. With the free one, you get 10 minutes a day.
Yeah, it's troublesome though because you get these pop-up ads all the time. You just got to be patient. I was on that one for quite a while too. So yeah, I do want to add drums. That's next. I bet you that's fun, man. I would love. Miss Bauer has like, what do you call them, Miss Bauer? Yeah,
Drums?
the djembe drum. Yeah, $16.99 is pretty good per month.
Yeah, it's not bad. And you get access to all the instruments, like the guitar, ukulele, piano, and vocal.
And they're good how they do it. Like it's not difficult to follow at all.
And it's score based.
Yeah.
And you can follow your friends to compete. And keep each other on track.
I'm just doing it for fun.
I
don't want competition.
You get points.
No, I'm doing it for me.
You're competitive.
Yeah.
Not that I've been running it, so. But it's fun because you can sort of follow each other's progress through the lessons.
Yeah. So something about music that is, especially now that it's just feeding my soul, and I'm really glad I'm doing it.
So it's an app.
Yeah.
They have a website, but it's how do you spell it?
YOU.
It's Musican.
There you go. Yeah. So
probably that.
Well, just go to your. I know Debbie has iPhone, so go to the App Store, type in musician, and then you'll see the app.
I'm not sure that's spelled right, but
that is correct. Yeah. I'm gonna look it up, make sure.
And we're not. I'm not an affiliate for them or anything. So
no.
It's just.
No, this is just personal enjoyment.
We're not advertising or anything. So.
No. It's just that was my gift.
Yeah. A harmonium?
A harmonium? Hang on. I think I know what that is. Oh my Lord. Hang on. I am so excited for you. I just got to look it up though, make sure it's what I think it is. I think I took a class with, that's like, oh, hang on. Kind of like a, you can get the big ones because it kind of looks like, what do you call that thing? There's another name for it.
Oh, yeah.
What's the other name? Harmonium, but there's another name for it.
It's the thing, the air thing. You go squeeze, and it's got the keys on the side and stuff. Oh my gosh.
What is that name? Ms. Bauer.
They use them a lot in Germany. Is that your voice thing? I don't know what you're talking about.
Organ. It's not an organ. It was at our voice thing. Yeah, you don't know. We went, Miss Bauer and I went to this amazing cathartic singing group workshop.
Kill me now. Accordion.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
I knew you would know. Is it like an accordion, Debbie?
That's what it looked like in the picture.
Yeah. Or is it, Debbie, didn't she have a harmonium at our course? And it was standalone though. Oh, that's awesome, Bendeep. I love that. See, it's too bad they are canceling music in schools. Because the one that, I'm pretty sure it was a harmonium at this little workshop we did. And it was quite beautiful. But it was standalone, it was big. But it just had such, just pure raw sound.
They call it a pump organ. This is another name for harmonium.
I guess it will do see, it looks like that. That was.
Yeah. So it works the same way as accordion.
Yeah, but it's different.
But accordion you carry. It's got like straps. You go like this in and out.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas
isn't the harmonium?
The harmonium sits on and you can pump it, but the keys.
Yeah, that's
keys
what
are
it
like
was.
on a piano.
Yeah, she did have a harmonium. Okay. So Bandeep, I think that's awesome. It's got beautiful, rich sound. The harmoniums. I know they come in different keys, I think, and sizes, but that's cool. Mr. Dunn, you're awfully quiet. I think you should play your guitar
Yeah.
and record it so that we can hear it in the
Or-
Milton group.
Go grab your guitar right now, and I'll put you on screen.
Okay,
Go.
you got 2 minutes.
Dare you.
Let's do a sing along.
Or we could save it for Saturday. We have our live Zoom.
Let's make it a sing
We'll
along.
give you some time to practice before Saturday for the live Zoom. You gotta bring your guitar.
Yeah, we could sing Kumbaya.
I won't bring anything.
Oh,
No,
come
that's
on.
okay.
You're not shy.
Come on, you've been playing since you're 15. Should be good.
Come on. And then we want you to sing as well.
He never said he was a vocalist. Just
Hey, if he
saying.
plays guitar, he can sing.
Is that a thing?
I think so.
I think there's a lot of dissension even just among guitarists
What?
about, well, guitarists think that people that play the bass don't actually play the guitar.
No. That's ridiculous. You don't play for your wife. Why not? Oh my God, that has to change.
We're not your wife.
You have to serenade her. Come on. Outside the window.
Yeah.
A romantic song.
Maybe that'll be part of your next grading. You have to play us a song on the guitar at camp.
I think that would be excellent for you to put yourself outside your comfort zone, Mr. Dunn.
For sure.
Yep. And then I'll play, and then I will. All of my little.
Ding, dong,
No.
ding, dong.
That's not what it sounds like.
No, that's the Japanese guitar. Right in the middle of every song.
So yes, Mr. Dunn, you need to really revisit what's blocking you from being able to do that before you die.
Yeah.
Before your deathbed.
Bucket list.
Yeah. What's the worst thing that's going to happen?
Yeah. No one's gonna fire you.
Your wife says you're fired.
That might be a good thing.
What?
I'm fired? I don't have to do dishes anymore? Okay.
Oh, nice backpedal. Okay, you got Miss Bauer, knock it off. Both of you are gonna have to be playing now for a group.
Yeah.
Because you need to share your music. Yeah.
If you can get up in front of a class
And teach and
karate.
do kata, you can play.
and you can
Yeah.
get yourself in shape enough to play a musical instrument or sing.
That's right.
So remember, what's the most important job of an instructor in class?
Entertainment.
To be an entertainer.
But you didn't know that. Oh no,
'Cause if you're
the
not-
instructors knew that.
If you're not entertaining, your students are going to think you're boring.
Yeah, Nathan, we can start a dojo band.
Awesome. I know someone that's learning oboe. What was the oboe? And possibly saxophone.
I want didgeridoo. I want to do the didgeridoo.
She's not on here today, so I won't say her name. She's one of the kids.
Someone I know.
It is someone you know, yeah.
Is
You're-
she little and she has pigtails usually?
No, you were talking to her mom today. on
Oh, you're kidding.
text.
Really?
Rianne.
It's
Rianne's learning. I just don't remember.
Miss
if she's
Bauer,
learning
you're gonna
saxophone.
need to prepare and then so get on that.
sent by Gormley, yeah. And I'm sure he can drum circles. He plays a lot of instruments. He plays guitar, drums.
He
piano.
samples whiskey.
He's a whiskey connoisseur. If you guys don't follow Christopher Gormley or Chris Gormley on Facebook, he's got a Facebook page. You could probably friend him as a friend too, because you're an AMA person.
Mhm.
He doesn't normally accept straight like.
They just had
because-
their twins too, by the way.
They just had twins. Cute.
Mhm. Well, they're little creatures right now.
Yeah. And but he's a professional drummer.
Yeah.
He
For the Trues.
For the Trues, yeah. And he also has his own band called
Daylight for Dead Eyes.
Daylight for Dead Eyes, and they have a few CDs out. So, and he trains at the Mississauga Dojo. I used to spar him all the time.
Yeah, he's very talented.
Yeah, and tall.
I used to spar him too. He's very long and gangly, easy to take down.
Hopefully he doesn't see this.
It's fine. I'm just ribbing him.
Yeah. He's a good guy. He's fun to do jujitsu with as well.
Yeah, he's really nice.
But yeah, if you go to friend him, then make sure you tell him you're from AMA Milton. Otherwise, he'd probably just say no.
Yeah, just
Because
ignore you.
he gets a lot of fan requests. So he'd be part of the in crowd in the music scene.
He's not what?
He's not what? Fun to roll with? Oh, no, easy takedown. Maybe not for you.
That's because just get him to throw a roundhouse kick, step in, grab the leg, top heavy.
Yeah, just don't miss that leg, because that's a lot of centrifugal force going around there.
Yeah.
Those long bony legs, and he's got shins that hurt when they touch you.
I used to do it all the time, Mr. Dunn, so you're gonna have to rethink that.
Yeah.
And by all the time, I mean 3 times, okay?
Whenever we had to.
Yeah.
Back in the
And
good
I'm
old
sure
days.
he was maybe going easy, but maybe not.
Yeah, so he plays his band, or him and his brother sometimes do gigs at the Mississauga Dojo during special events when they have their summer picnic, which we didn't have this year because they usually do it for their dojo anniversary, and that was in
We were
April.
supposed to do one in June as well.
Yeah, so hopefully, I mean, if it's probably not going to happen.
No, it's not.
We're not going to be back open by June, so
Not for that, even.
yeah. But they usually do a big summertime party.
We're going now
Yeah.
to 422.
All right, guys, we are actually running out of time. Got more stuff to do today, so it was great chatting with everybody. We didn't really get to a question period, but you're certainly welcome to, leave a question in the comments area or email us, milton@amadojo.com, and we will get back to you. We're working on getting our dojo phone line transferred with all our voicemail and stuff, so that we can be
Transfer to the house here.
transferred, to the house, so that we can be more up to date on phone messages as well. If you are watching this right now, still the best way of any issues, comments, questions is through email, because it goes into the help desk system. Or if you're not an email user, you can open a help desk ticket through the website on the contact us page.
Milton@amadojo.com is
That's
the web.
yeah.
Because you don't have
That's the email address.
Sorry, email address.
AMAMilton.com is the website. It came down when I clicked on one of those things.
Okay.
But other than that, I'm sure there must be a huge backlog of messages and stuff that we haven't gotten
At the
to
dojo?
on the phone system, because it hasn't been checked since we've been closed. So
No, there have been no messages.
There aren't any?
No,
Oh, then
we
you guys
don't.
are-
We
you
don't
guys
get
are
a lot
awesome.
of messages in general. So
Good.
Yeah.
I don't like phone messages.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Have a good evening. Thank you, Annie. You too. And could you chat with him? Yeah. Awesome.
have a happy Mother's Day, everybody. Actually, we'll see you guys tomorrow for the Zoom
We'll
call.
see you on the
so.
Zoom for tomorrow,
Yeah.
3:30. And I'll see if I can broadcast the belt presentation into our Facebook group. So 11 a.m. If you want to hop on there, just like hit the heart button and stuff as you see the kids come up, because it's good recognition for them since they don't have anyone to watch their belt presentation there. Normally we have a nice big group that can applaud and do all that stuff. So it'd be great to see as many of you on the live broadcast for that as we can get. I just got to figure out how I'm gonna power my phone for an hour straight outside.
Actually, we have a power plug-in. You just need an extension cord because it's right by the bathroom.
I don't know if I have an extension cord.
We have the outdoor one, the big long one.
Where?
In the garage or in use that we might be able to use from the
The red
backyard.
one that we had at the dojo, I threw in the garbage because it was not working properly.
Oh.
If we have one here, I'll look, or I might have to stop and buy one.
What about that yellow one in the garage?
Oh yeah, okay.
Huh.
The whippersnapper extension cord.
That'll work with plenty to.
All right, guys, we're just rambling now.
Bye.
I'm gonna sign off.
Okay.
Have a good evening.
Oh, he's got a cord if we need one too. Great.
Oh, okay.
But we'll see if this yellow one works.
If I don't have one in the garage, I'll message you and let you know. Okay. Thanks for offering.
Thanks, guys. Have a good night.